Hello, another lovely Saturday, and it's nice to be with you again, good people. This is your program, Citizens Voice, and I'm your host, Ambrose Ezwani. It's great to know that you are there, ready to share with us what's on your mind, what bothers you, what concerns you about our society. That's what the program is all about. So we want to hear from you. Look around you, look around the society, look around the country. What is it that tops the list for you? What is it that is worth talking about? That's what Citizens Voice is all about. It's not restricted, so it's an open forum if you like. Whatever is on your mind. All we ask is that you be decent in your language. Don't insult people or institutions while saying what you want to say. But we are not limited at all. Of course, every day something happens in our country. Good, bad, the ugly. That's life. Recently, you heard about the defection of politicians from one party to the other. Some people say it's a normal thing, and of course it's been happening in our country before. But the question is, in advanced or developed countries, the same politics is undertaken on a different level. You have people who have ideologies. You have parties who stand up for certain things in the society, and they keep holding on to that thing no matter the tide. In our country, it appears people shift, people switch over when the climate does not favor them. And that brings the question, are they there for their personal comfort and gains, or are they there for the people? Is the politics of defection the way forward for our country? Must we continue like this? What is your take on this attitude of moving from one party to the other and even going back to where you came from before? Is that the way forward for our country? We asked some people on the streets, and this is what they still told us.
And I believe, to me, I just believe most of all these politicians, they don't have a clear focus. Because moving from one party to the other, at least each party should have its own ideology. So when you leave APC today, move to PDP tomorrow. From PDP again, coming back to SPD, it means those two parties do not even have any clear, what will I say, objective. Because you know before, a party should be, these are the, what do you call it, their manifesto, this is what they have, this is what they want to do. So for you belonging to a particular party, you know why you are there and the ideology of that party. Then moving from one party to another, I don't really think, to me, it's just why we call them political prostitutes. It's nothing really good. Maybe they don't even have the real idea of the democracy they are trying to practice.
Defecting from one party to another, they are doing it for their own selfish end. You understand what I mean? They are doing it for their own selfish end. Why they are doing it for their selfish end is that maybe in APC, they don't have their next something. Let's say some of them have spent, let's say, one term, second term, or third term. So, and they don't do anything. For this reason, in 2019, APC will not, maybe APC will not give them another, there's no automatic ticket for them. That's why they are running to another party to cover up.
I think so. If you are in a place and you are not comfortable with whatever the present party or the party the person is doing, you are free. It's a free world. You are free to defect to another party.
Party defection is good for our democracy, because what I think is those guys, they are just doing this thing for their own selfish reason. For example, somebody moved from APC to PDP, tomorrow again is PDP to APC. I don't think it is good for our democracy. I think a law should be enacted that when you register in a party, you remain in that party no matter what, except, and when you want to change from one party to the other, you have to pay some huge amount of money or do some certain things before you can be able to. So for me, in my own opinion, it is very wrong for them to be moving because all those men, they are very selfish.
The best of knowledge, I believe it is a selfishness that worry most of our politicians. Where they don't gain, they move themselves from where they don't gain to where they wanted to see some gainings. Because we are serving them, they are not serving us. So that is only what I believe about this defection is, or not defection.
Okay, you've heard from the people on the streets, their views on defections. From what we heard there, a majority of the people not in support. Well, it's up to you now, but remember that's not the topic, it's not restricted, that's not the only topic you can discuss today on Citizens Voice. You are free to discuss any other topic. We just brought it up because it concerns us too. You can look around your society, I mean your community, your street, what is happening there. We keep on talking about the Cleaner Lagos initiative. Is there a change in your area? Is your area cleaner now? Is your street cleaner now? Or is still dirty, or it's gotten dirtier? These are the things we want to talk about. You talk of power supply, so on. Anything at all. Citizens' Voice is here for you, and it is your voice we want to hear. Okay, defection or no defection, the numbers are on the line. If that's what you want to talk about, please, on the screen, talk to us, dial either and talk to us. Just straight to the point without using foul language. That's all we ask. People defect, you come from one party, you go to another party, and later you return to that party you came from. Most people who think differently will not buy that idea. But for some people, it might just be a way of life. But somebody suggested there, why don't we legalize that process? Well, there is a condition for now. The condition is that if there is division in your party, you are free to join another party. Yes, if there is division in your party, you're free to join another party. But it's talking about something like a fine, putting a fine on people who want to defect. So maybe before you defect from one party to another, you pay a certain amount of money. Well, is it to the party you're living now? Yes, most likely. Or to another institution altogether. Anyway, let's hear what you have, what's on your mind about that, what you think about that defection. If it is about the Cleaner Lagos you want to talk about, we are waiting for your calls. If it is about power supply, if it is about the road problem, okay, we have our first citizen on the line. Uche, you are calling from Ikotu. How are you? Yes, what's on your mind?
Anyway, the Lagos is more dirty now. Like my area, the Ikotu area, the 13 is everywhere, even in Okota area. I think the Cleaner Lagos initiative is not working at all.
Okay.
That's the block that the governor has.
It's not working at all.
And also the issue of area boys in Lagos. The election is coming. I think the candidates should ask any candidate what is the plan for area boys in Lagos, because it's becoming, they are hiding in the name of union. But they are messed up with too much in Lagos State now that even the press will overlook it, maybe because they are not disturbing because they are not disturbing the people that are private. But if you see commercial, the way the next transport, especially in Lagos State, these are the issues the press should do. That is investigation. Keep investigation concerning the issue of Abdul, National Union and also that. So that the new government that is in Lagos State should take the Lagosian. This is one of the key issues that is troubling the masses. To tell the Lagosian how it's going to tackle this thing, because it's becoming too much and nobody is talking about it.
Uche, how exactly?
The issue in Lagos State, the issue of house is too much in the name of our union.
Wait, don't rush, Uche. How exactly are they disturbing? Can we have some example? Where and how?
They make an exorbitant rate in their ticket from bus stop to bus stop. You see them collecting money for transport. Maybe from a Ikotu to Sele Express, which supposed not be rate at 100 naira. You make the passengers to make it 200 because from a Ikotu, it's about almost 15 bus stop. You see how they get a big bus stop collecting money.
From
so this makes the notice very painful, and these are the things government to tackle. Not all these nonsense are doing.
Okay.
So journalists are not looking at it because it doesn't concern them. They only drive in their private car. They don't know what the commuters are facing.
No.
In all Lagos State, they have the name of national and government recognize them. Is it someone who are not going to gather for the voice? It's coming to the chairman of the National Union. So these are issues that government should tackle. So please, let's be investigating on this. I'm telling you, see that it's a million Lagos State, so make us people like that.
Okay.
Thank you, and God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Uche. Thank you. Thank you, Citizen Uche. He's talking about the touts, or what they call them. They're supposed to, I think they're a union now. I see them in uniforms, yes. Collecting money from motorists, that's commercial drivers, and even the keke people, yes, even the Okada, they're all there. Yes, well, I don't know much about it, but I know I see them collect money. Uche is calling for government's intervention. He's talking about the excessiveness of that very exercise, that they collect more than they should collect. That's the impression we get. No one knows how much they really return to government, because if they are legalized, to collect money at the parks, one will expect that some returns will be going to government. How much exactly, nobody knows. Well, at least we don't know here. But it's a union matter, if you ask me. The union should be able to regularize their activities. Christopher, you're on the line from Pangrove. How are you? Hello, Christopher. Hello, Christopher, are you there? Well, it appears something is wrong with that line. But it's a matter of concern. I don't know how the unions operate, but I know they have various unions in the transport sector. That is what...
I'm learning smell of sickness now here, but I'm learning. Hello?
Hello, is that Christopher?
No, this is Christopher.
Okay. Go on.
Please, what I want to discuss is see about the deafness on the street, especially where I'm living in Pangrove, in Oyewole, especially in Oyewole Street, going to traffic light. Sometimes they will say we should bring our dustbin out. And bringing the dustbin out, the vehicle that used to come and carry the dustbin will come, they will say we should pay money. But if you coming out to pay the money, they will tell you again, go pay it in the bank. Going to bank, they will say, did you come with a list? And what kind of list is that?
Who are the people coming to collect it and asking for money? Who exactly? Do they...
I think they call them Lama. Is it Lama?
Lama?
Yes, the people that used to bring vehicle, there's one long vehicle that used to come and bring that park dustbin.
Is it Lama?
So after doing that, I don't know, most of the country area I'm saying now, that is what is disturbing us. You come out and say, go away. Okay, now are you going to keep the dustbin? Are you going to keep our dustbin inside our toilet or bedroom? You don't know where to say where the dustbin. Sometimes you come out where I'm living, and you show much of dustbin outside. That is complaint that we voted for. Are we going to use the dustbin? The one government that called before, what is explaining, it's the same thing. You bring your man, you should dustbin. The moment you say, bring your dustbin out, you bring your dustbin out, what they will tell you again, take it away. Where are we going to keep this dustbin? Please, they should tell us. This is like where I come from. I come from River State. They don't charge money. Every time you keep your dustbin outside, people will come and pack it. But you go see now, you go say, bring money. Where would the money? What are they using it for?
How much are they asking for, Christopher?
I'm saying that they will say, we are paying a 500 naira. It's not that we are not going to pay. People are going to pay. But where are they going to pay the money? Sometimes I tell you, I've asked the man super times, why do you want me to pay this money? You want me to keep my destiny? The thing will be killing people around. They should help us out.
Okay, and you are sure that the van or the vehicle on it is written Loma? Are you sure of that?
Yes, the one that saw is written Loma. Sometimes there's not, like the one that came last time, there's no name on top of it. That one is just white.
Okay.
No, some of them is written Loma, some is not written Loma. What I'm telling you is true. If you come to Oyawole, where I'm living, Oyawole is the name of the street. Don't traffic lights out to Nipa and Upper Group. The street is just a long street. If you come there, just ask. They will tell you the same thing I'm saying. Most of us have come back. So comparing the people cleaning this, where are we going to keep our dustbin? For Christ's sake.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Christopher from Pangrove. Citizen Christopher, very bitter about the activities of Loma or Visionscape. I don't know which is in charge now, but the truth about it is that they've not gotten that act right at all, because the person who called from Ikotun also complained about it, and last week I mentioned that area because we were there, we saw for ourselves. Very filthy, very filthy. The road is all filled. It's absurd. It's absurd. I don't know how long it would take Visionscape or Loma to get it right, but I know that when Loma was in charge years back, the situation was not as bad as this. And what we do know is that there was a change, and another company took over. We've seen their vehicles, we've seen their movements in some areas, but the truth is that they've not gotten grip of that game. The city is still filthy and getting filthier. Hello, Citizen Daniel. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, good afternoon.
You're welcome to your program.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Can you speak up a bit?
The issue we are having in the Nasa is the issue of Loma as well.
The issue of what?
Dustbin.
Okay, yes.
Trash all over the street. And it's affecting the canal very close to the Lhasa bus stop.
Okay.
Because all the most of the times people will throw their dustbin on the coast, they are flowing down there because no people to pass up. So since then, and we have been paying, as the former person called, you pay to be able to carry it.
Yeah.
And most of them, they will still take it to the canal. And that is actually risking the life of people around, because one day the canal will definitely overflow.
Yeah.
And it will cause a lot of damages, as you are seeing in other parts of this country as well. And the issue of deflection, I see it as a selfish interest anyway.
Okay.
And the secondly is because I see it as proof of no confidence. Because if I have confidence in you, I will not abandon you on a mission.
Okay.
So if you fail me, I will abandon you on a mission. So which means probably the president has failed and people decided to switch off. Thank you very much.
Okay, Citizen Daniel, thank you very much. Again, the problem of Cleaner Lagos coming up there, what's happening at Lhasa, the canal is threatened, so to speak, because those, I think the cat pushers end up dumping the refuse, you know, on the canal, and when it overflows, it's going to be another big problem, or when it's blocked. Honestly, I am confused, if you like, because I don't see what it takes a government to get that sector in order and working again, especially when it's been done before. So there's a blueprint down for you. There's a formula, if you like. There's a way of doing it already known to you. So why not take it up from there? Why has it become a different project? Why has it become a strange topic for the government, cleaning up Lagos? And you have this bold thing, Cleaner Lagos, and the place is getting dirtier. What a contrast. If you say you want Cleaner Lagos, of course, put the machinery in place. What the people are seeing is awkward. It's unbelievable. The level of filth in the city, everywhere you go, you go to some households, you have about 6 dustbins full, nobody to take them away. And at night, those who have courage will take them to the main road and drop them there. And nobody, when Loma was in charge years back, I mean, reflect, it's not a story. It wasn't as bad as this. And I keep on saying, why ban the cat pushers when you know you cannot meet up the demand? Why not organize them? Why not redirect them? Yes, you play your part in this area, we do this part, but this is how you do it. In the end, you achieve better results. Citizen Catherine, you're welcome.
Yes, good Good afternoon.
You're welcome. You're calling from Fadi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Well, my own concern about this Lagos thing is the fact that they are not really doing anything about these Agbero boys. It's really causing a lot of chaos. Many lives have been lost, especially when they start their fight.
Okay.
Innocent people are dying. They just believe they can pick up a fight anytime in the name of trying to claim bus stops and all that. Just recently, 3 people were killed at Abiodun just because of this same fight. I don't think it's fair, and government is not doing anything about it. It's really challenging for Lagos.
Okay.
And one other thing, the getting an apartment in Lagos now is becoming something else. It's just like getting a treasure, like you want to buy something more expensive. To get just self-con, you have to pay like 100 and 150,000 agreements and commission, apart from house rent. They are making life frustrating. They are making life not easy at all. People are complaining, no money, and yet they don't care. They are just taking advantage of people. It's not fair.
You mean the agents now? I
remember government made that law then that no more agreements and commission, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
It's not really happening.
Okay, all right.
And about this movement of one case from one party to another.
Yeah.
From my own view, it's just corruption and selfishness. You know, those that defected then from one party to the other, they joined that party because they want to cover their nakedness. They don't want to be exposed. They know if they are part of that body, they won't really expose them that much. And now they are no longer feeling threatened. They feel they can go back. And I really don't like the fact that the President Buhari did not really expose them because it's part of their, well.
Okay. What of Fadi, where you live? Is it cleaner?
Talking of cleanliness. It's not really that clean though, but they are trying.
They are trying in your area. Okay.
Yeah, they are trying.
At least that's encouraging. That's encouraging. Okay, Citizen Catherine, thank you very much for your contribution. All right, she's talked about a few things there, defection, the cleaner Lagos, and the problem of touts again, the problem of touts. She mentioned that some lives were lost recently in a particular area over the dispute on ownership, who should control a bus stop. Well, that's actually where the government has to come in. This problem of touts has been long existing in Lagos, and the allegations or the claims are that they play the big politics in Lagos. They decide who comes to power because of their number, and that's why it's difficult for the hammer to fall on them. I don't know how much true that is, but the government seems to be silent over the activities actually. But I know recently they got them organized into a proper union, and they have uniforms, but still the rascality is there. Citizen BC, how are you?
Hello, good morning.
How are you? You're welcome. You're calling from Alagbado.
Thank you. I've been listening to some people you interview on the street and some people that called. I don't believe that everyone that defected from the are criminals or they have criminal issues.
Okay.
We've been listening to the way they handle matters the past month. In the APC, we heard about internal democratic problems.
Yeah.
They've been warning them, but the leadership are not yielding to the warning.
Yeah.
I specifically had Dr. Saraki, due respect, mentioning the issue of cleaning all over the state. If the idea that they can all come together, I think it's better to decide him or to do anything to be. But it is not the idea of the invitation. And you want such people to remain. That when something happens in the country, they can be classify to the same group with those people. For example, you are encouraging me. If you are and he did something bad and you try to warn him and he refuses to yield, for the sake of your good name, try to draw a line. I'm passing up this government. Instead, somebody put 20 pounds for me, they are not putting food on my table. But my people that they are killing, I'm a Yoruba woman, but the country that my people, as a woman, I know how painful it is. For 40 years. And that child is slaughtered. I want people, senators, to remain in that woman please, to remain in that party. PC government was playing major opposition role. They can criticize, which believe when they come, they will change things, things will be better. The same mind are using, in fact, they have no shame. I expect them to keep quiet now, not talk, because they are doing what the former government was doing. And people that are supporting them, I don't know what they're supporting them are. I'm not a politician, but I want peace in Nigeria. I'm in the south, I want to go to the north and enjoy myself and be safe. In my village, there are Hausa people there. Nobody is doing them. The Muslims surround me here, I'm an evangelist. We are living peacefully. We want that to continue. We don't want a government that will divide us in Nigeria. That's what we are talking about. Thank you.
All right, Citizen BC, thank you very much. Thank you very much for pouring out your heart. Okay, she's trying to give reasons why people could defect, and makes sense, yes, if you are aggrieved. But for now, your personal grievance is not recognized. What is recognized for you to defect is a division in the party. That is when the party, tears in two, saying different things, opposite things, then the ground for defection is ready. But other than that, the law frowns at it for now. But if you watch what's happening in our country, that is not even being followed strictly, because as the speaker said the other day, others have done the same thing and we didn't take the necessary actions to stop them, so why must we stop these ones? Citizen Blessing, you're welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, what's on your mind?
It's about my area.
Can you turn the volume of your TV set down a bit? Aha. You say your area is very dirty?
Yes, Mafoluku.
Mafoluku, okay. So the people are not coming to carry the dirt?
No, they are not dirt on the road.
When do you remember seeing them last in your area? 1 month, 2 months, 3 weeks ago?
Up to 3 months.
Up to 3 months.
Uh-huh. The is very dirty.
Very dirty.
And it's really affecting us.
It's affecting you?
Like the mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes, okay. But it's not smelling yet, Abi?
It is.
It is smelling too. Okay. All right. Mafoluku area. Okay. Is that all you want to say, Blessing? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Blessing calling from Ushu, the Mafoluku area. She said, talking about filth in their area too, and it says mosquitoes are breeding there, of course, and the stench too from the distance. We cannot say it more than we have. The situation, talking about cleaner Lagos, is appalling. That's to say the least. I don't know a stronger word, but we may add shameful, because for a city that is driving to become a mega one, that shouldn't be the situation. That, especially when it's been done before and done better, that's the concern. If it were a new project, you will say, okay, they are still trying to study and get it right. But I know that when you want to manage very well, planning should take a reasonable time. 60% of time should be spent on planning. Execution is 40%. The planning is important. You don't jump into it. You plan it first, how it will work before you execute. That is the professional way. So it's disappointing, to say the least, that Lagos cannot get it right. Citizen, good luck. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Hello, good luck.
Hello, I do not talk about
Yes, can you speak up a bit?
I want to talk about the vision scape idea.
You are very faint. You are very faint for me. I can't hear. Hello?
Oh.
Citizen, good luck.
Hello?
Okay, you are calling from Ilupeju?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, I want to talk about the vision scape idea.
The what?
The vision scape idea about the cleanness in Lagos.
Okay.
The idea, I think it was the phone idea by Lagos State government. So, I don't think it's the body that have been working before. So maybe you want to try a new idea, just for them to practice on. Maybe within time, you can get what you want. Because unlike the lawma, it's a given process that have been working. Unlike the vision state, just a fresh idea. That's what I'm saying, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Citizen, good luck. Thank you very much. He's saying the same thing. They are not working, and they need new ideas on how to. That is why it baffles me, and I'm sure many people. Why can't the new people understudy or study what the old people were doing there? I'm sure it's an institution, so it shouldn't be closed. I'm sure there's an element of continuity there. If you are changing the name or the authorities in charge, there's a blueprint already. Something was working. Why not study it and take it up and develop it? Hello, Citizen Dorcas.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Please, I want to